What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming back at y'all again with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground going live on there on YouTube exclusively. And we're going to talk about how it was a showdown versus the Kings and the Pistons, and they put on a hell of a show. Really enjoyed this game, the back and forth, not knowing who's going to win, not knowing who's going to step up. And Zach LaVine, man, he really showed why he was an all-star in the past. Just being able to score off the drive, being able to pull up off mid ranges. He can create separation and pull up on threes. He can hit spot up threes, can get out in transition, can come off screens and attack. You can say the same thing about DeMar DeRozan, being able to spin and create separation, being able to come off dribble handoffs or screens and hit mid ranges, not afraid to take threes sometimes too. And then Sabonis, being able to get those rebounds, being able to finish in the paint, being able to hit the mid ranges too, and use that body for himself and his teammates. And they was able to beat the Pistons 127 to 117. Detroit does lead the series right now. Before this game played out this way, and now it's 1-1. The Kings ended up tying with this victory, and this was a game, like I said, you didn't know who was going to win. The Pistons really wanted it so that they can have a better record and they can finish the season on a high. That didn't happen tonight, but the Kings needed it so they can stay in the play-in tournament, which they was able to do, and they want to move up as much as they can before the season is over and make their record look a little better before the season is over. Also, might as well, if you got something to play for, might as well have any type of motivation that you can to be able to make your play better and your teammates too. Kings 39 and 40, 21 and 1. 20 and 21 on the road, I should say. 43 and 36 for the Pistons and 21 and 18 at home for them. The Kings had a tough first quarter against the Pistons, but they was able to get out of it with a 38 to 37 lead. And then the Pistons ended up putting them behind with a 35 and to 24 second quarter. And then the Kings had a 35 to 22 third quarter, and they was able to close them out in the fourth quarter, 30 to 23 by the end of it, which helped them win by double figures. Trey Lyles was 3 of 8. He started tonight, played 38 minutes. He was 1 of 5 from 3, or 2 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, 4 was offensive, 1 assist, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul. He was a +3 and plus minus. He finished with 7 points. Sometimes you didn't know Trey Lyles was out there. You knew they had us 5 guys out on the court, but sometimes you couldn't even notice Trey Lyles out there with these other guys because he didn't really do much. You can say the same thing about Keon Ellis. He was 1 or 2 from the field, or 1 from 3. He did get 5 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, but he did also get 3 steals. That's probably the biggest thing he did tonight was the steals, which is still good. 3 personal fouls. He was a +9 and plus minus. He only had 2 points. Sabonis went 7 to 12 from the field. Didn't really attempt too many shots, but took a good enough amount of them. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line. He had a triple double, 19 points, 10 assists, 15 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and he was a +6 and plus minus. I love what he did. His screen setting was top notch. His playmaking, just making the right decision or just trying to get enough space so somebody can take a quality look, really helped balance out the offense for the Kings. And then his rebounding, he was able to get some tip ins. He was able to also just close out possession so that they can try to score the next time down the court. And he just was excellent. I love what I see out of Sabonis. He's just a really great basketball player with a good basketball IQ and understanding of how to help his teammates and be there for his teammates, even if it's offensive rebounding, even if it's setting the screen, even if it's rolling to the basket when they get stuck or they can't get the shot that they want. He just understands where to be at and how to use his body and also knows how to score. DeMar DeRozan, he took 26 shots. He was 14 and 26 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 8 of 10 from the free throw line, 4 boards, 1 was offensive. He also had 2 assists, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls. He was a +15 and plus minus. He had 37, and they needed each and every one of those buckets, especially when he was scoring a bunch in the fourth quarter. They don't win this game without him scoring as much as he did tonight because one player can't do it. And so they needed their 3 stars to play like that tonight. And they did, because Zach LaVine was 6 of 28 from the field, but he was 8 of 11 from three, which is tough to do. And he was 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls. He was a +6 and plus minus. He had 43 points, with led the entire game for both teams. And he really showed why he's as good as people thought he was before he got traded, because he's just that good of a scorer and he's just that good of a player offensively. And he showed that tonight. This was obviously his best game as a King, and hopefully he has many more, as they believed in him, so they traded for him. And he has been an okay fit, but he's still trying to figure out what he's going to be and what he's going to continue to do for this team and the lineups that he's in. It's part of the process. Doug McDermott played 3 minutes. He had only a rebound. He finished as a -3 and plus minus. Jonas Valanciunas, 2 of 5 from the field, 12 rebounds, 10 points. So he had a double-double, 6 offensive rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, a +4 and plus minus. Isaac Jones, 4 minutes, 1 rebound, a -3 and plus minus. Malik Monk, 1 of 3 from the field, all 1 from 3, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a -2 and plus minus. He had 2 points. And Devin Carter was 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 1 of was offensive, with assists and a steal and a turnover and 2 personal fouls. He finished as a +15 and plus minus, which ties on with DeMar DeRozan for the highest on the team tonight and that stat. And he also had 7 points. The bench didn't really get a lot of time. They didn't really get a lot of chances to do much, because the starters all played 30 plus minutes tonight, and it was much needed, and it ended up being the real reason why they was able to win this game. So it made sense at the end of the day. The other 2 guys, Fultz and Crowder, didn't play, although they was healthy, because the coaches made that decision. 47 to 91, 51% from the field as a team, 11 to 27, 40% from three, 22 to 27, 81% from the free throw line, 18 offensive boards, 50 total, 20 assists, 5 steals, 4 blocks, 10 turnovers, and 21 personal fouls. And then you got the Detroit Pistons. Sor Thompson was really fantastic with his steals. He finished with 2 steals and a block, but he did have 5 personal fouls in 29 minutes. But he was a +13 and plus minus. He was 7 to 13 from the field, 101 from 3. He had a corner 3 that really made sense for him to take it there. But other than that, he was getting to the paint and having fun doing that, using his athleticism as good as he can and to his advantage. 4 rebounds, 2 was offensive, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block, like I said before. And he finished with 15. Was a +13 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr., 6 of 15 from the field, 4 of 11 from 3, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He only had 2 assists and 2 turnovers. He was a -17 and plus minus, but he scored 19 points, and it was much needed. They didn't really have too much offense from their starters in this game either, so it was good that he had a bigger game than he usually does for them, and that kept them in the game throughout the game. Jalen Duren played 20 minutes. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did get 9 boards, and 3 of them was offensive, with 6 assists and a steal and 2 blocks, 5 personal fouls, and a -6 and plus minus with 6 points. Dennis Schroeder didn't do too much. He was 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He ended up with 3 rebounds, 1 of them being offensive with 2 assists and a turnover, 2 personal fouls. He finished as a -19 and plus minus with 5 points. And Kate, I like the way he's been scoring. He's not rushing. He's not forcing it. He's knocking down mid ranges. He's knocking down push shots. Whether he's banking them in or going on net, he's using the post a little bit. He's scoring off the dribble, trying to score off screens. He finished 13 of 21, took the most shots off the bench tonight. He was 1 of 4 from 3, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, which really helped him finish with 35 points, 3 rebounds, 1 of those offensive with 5 assists, 3 steals, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. And he was a -9 and plus minus. He was the best offensive player for them, and he usually is, but he didn't have the assists like he normally does. And that was the unfortunate part about the game. He didn't rebound at the highest level. He also couldn't find his teammates too much, but at least he was able to take it on the head tonight and deliver with 35. Fontecchio, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 2 rebounds, one of them was offensive with a steal and a turnover, a minus 14 and plus minus with 2 points. Rhino Holland was 2 of 3 from the field, came out of nowhere sometimes, but he did get a steal and assist with 4 boards, one of them being offensive with a turnover and 2 personal fouls. He was a plus 8 and plus minus with 5 points. Isaiah Stewart, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3-point line, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 8 points, 10 rebounds, 3 of them being offensive with 4 assists, 2 blocks, and 3 turnovers, and minus 4 and plus minus. And Malik Beasley took 15 shots. He was 5 of 15, 4 of 14 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He did get 2 assists on the board, and he finished with a personal foul and being a minus 10 and plus minus. He had 14 points, which was the most points off the bench, but Isaiah Stewart had 10 boards, so he had double figures in the statistical category too, just not being points. Marcus Sasser was 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He did get 3 assists in the board and 3 personal fouls. He was a plus 8 and plus minus for 8 points. Although they got a lot of benefits from their bench, they wasn't able to hang in there and win this game as the Kings went berserk on their defense and they allowed them to beat them. But the rest of the guys for the Pistons did not play. Coach's decision, 42 of 89, 47% from the field, 13 of 39, 33% from 3, 20 of 28, 71% from the free throw line, 13 offensive, 37 total, 30 assists, 8 steals, 5 blocks, 9 turnovers, and 23 personal fouls. They had to get in this game and win, and they got out of it with a win. They're going to take that any day of the month, any chance that they can get, and they end up having fun doing it also. And you can't blame them for doing that because they really did a good job of beating the Pistons, who has been one of the hotter teams in the NBA lately, especially the last 2 months. And they can say they beat them. And Cade Cunningham was healthy, and Jalen Duran was there, but it wasn't enough. The Kings kept coming, and they did a good job of being able to close them out in a tightly close game. And that's all that matters is if you come out with the victory, and the Kings got that. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this and various different NBA-only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. Also do mock drafts and draft coverage in general. So if you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you. And I promise that you'll love the content that's on it. I got over 3,000 videos that you can check out right now and become possibly a fan or a subscriber because of that. Plus, I upload every day of the week mostly, and I try to give y'all as much content as I can, whether if you're a fan or not. That's just what I love to do. You guys like hearing what I have to say. You guys like asking my opinion, so why not turn it into a YouTube channel and see who else does? And now I got a big following and a big fan base that I really love and enjoy making videos for, so that's the win-win in my personal opinion. Other than that, peace out, y'all. Hope y'all having a blessed day. Hope y'all been reaching y'all goals, planning new ones, staying positive, tackling the day the way that y'all should, and not letting trouble get in y'all way and just figuring things out as positively as y'all can. Other than that, my social media is on my channel. Y'all can check those out. Also, my email is on my channel. If you don't want to leave a comment or a message on social media, you can email me to do that. And other than that, I'm going for now. See you guys later today with more analysis, and peace out. Y'all enjoy your day.